Welcome back everybody, my name is Nick930 and this is a summary of gaming news this week. Today marks the official release for the Super Nintendo Classic, and if you haven't already gotten one, then you're probably too late. The SNES Classic comes with 21 classic 90s Nintendo games pre-installed, including the previously unreleased Star Fox 2. I managed to wake up early and waited in line for about an hour at my local Target, and it wasn't too bad, but I feel sorry for those guys over at the Best Buy that had to wait 2 hours before they opened. That really sucks. Anyway, I'll be playing around with it this weekend and will try to give you guys a review as soon as I can. Also out today is the indie Microsoft exclusive Cuphead. Cuphead is a 2D shooter platformer game similar to Mega Man that has you controlling a weird cup-headed character in a really cool 1930s art style. The entire game is hand-drawn and the music is done in-house, so it's a really impressive piece of work that I look forward to playing through. Again, I'll try to get a review out on Tuesday that should give me enough time to play through it. If you haven't already heard, the beta for Call of Duty World War II is now live on Steam and can be downloaded for free with no need for pre-ordering. If you just want to see how the game plays, I'll be uploading some gameplay footage of us playing it last night. Cliff Bleszinski is already offering players a chance to try out his failed first-person class-based shooter Lawbreakers this weekend for free. You can download the client on Steam and try it out. I did a review for this game back when it came out, and you can check that out in my channel's review section. The PlayStation Plus and Xbox Games for Gold freebies have been announced for the month of October, and they all look pretty good. For PlayStation users, you can play Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain on your PS4 along with the Amnesia Collection, just in time for Halloween. PS4 users will also get Hue and Skyforce Anniversary. On the PS3 side of things, you can play Hustle Kings and Monster Jam Battlegrounds. And on the PlayStation Vita, you can look forward to the Vita versions of both Skyforce and Hue. Meanwhile, on the Xbox One, Gold members will be able to enjoy Gone Home, The Turing Test, and Oxenfree. For those users still using the Xbox 360, you'll be able to play Rayman 3 HD and Medal of Honor Airborne. The Atari Box game console's price and release date window have been announced this week, along with a few more minor details to help clarify what exactly it is. The Atari Box will come preloaded with several classic Atari retro games, but it'll also have the capability to play more modern games with various third-party studios. It's still unclear what games the Atari Box will be able to play, but the system will be sporting an AMD processor and Radeon graphics chip along with the Linux operating system, and will supposedly let you have the full PC experience in terms of streaming content and playing music. The Atari Box will cost anywhere between $200 to $300 and will be available sometime late spring of 2018. EA Games gave us a new look at Need for Speed Payback's gameplay this week with a full trailer detailing the open world. It's looking quite a bit like Burnout Paradise, so this may be one of the sleeper hits of 2017, we'll just have to wait and see. DICE also showed off their own full-length detailed trailer for Star Wars Battlefront 2 that details the game's full map list, modes, classes, and basic gameplay designs. I made a full first look trailer breakdown, and you can find that on my channel page if you want more details. Rockstar gave us a new trailer for the much anticipated Red Dead Redemption 2, and we got a better look at the game's main protagonist along with plenty of Wild West action that we've come to expect from the series. Ubisoft announced that a free mode would be coming to their upcoming Assassin's Creed Origins game next year that will allow players to safely explore Egypt without having to worry about combat, story, or any time restrictions. NBA 2K18 released this week and has received some pretty negative feedback from most users. The game appears to feature a ton of microtransactions. You'll see some bigger companies like GameSpot and IGN giving this game higher review scores, but overall user scores are pretty low. Forza Motorsport 7 is planned to release this upcoming Tuesday. This racing game will be available for both PC and Xbox One platforms, and will be one of the benchmarks for the new Xbox One X when it releases in November. Forza 7 will run at a native 4K resolution with a nice smooth 60 FPS on the Xbox One X, and it looks close to identical to the PC version of the game, which just goes to show how good Turn 10 is at optimizing their games. Fortnite recently added in a new game mode similar to the Battle Royale found in games like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and was made available this week for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It features third-person, free-for-all PvP survival gameplay and forces players to try and be the last one standing on an island as they loot for weapons and try to avoid the ever-shrinking playzone. Despite the similarities to games like PlayerUnknown, Fortnite does feature a unique crafting system that lets players build and destroy objects like walls, ramps, and even buildings. The game saw a huge spike of 1 million plus players when it released earlier this week, beating out PUBG's current player count at the time. But it's important to remember that a free-to-play game comes with some sacrifice, and Fortnite is a bit on the rough side in terms of gunplay. Xur is back in Destiny 2 and you can find him in IO this time, and he's offering the Risk Runner SMG, some gauntlets for the Hunter, chest armor, and leg armor for the Warlock. Remember that you need legendary shards to buy these items, and you can only get these shards by breaking down existing legendary or purple gear. Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost War PvP mode is supposedly coming very soon. It will feature a 4v4 competitive deathmatch between squads in various set locations, and will require players to choose from specific character classes to ensure balanced gameplay. It looks like it'll be interesting, but we'll have to wait and see if it takes off or not. And finally, Skyrim is getting a new patch soon that will introduce a brutally difficult survival mode. The beta for this mode is available now on PC versions of the game. And that's it for gaming news this week. The gaming season is already picking up quickly, and I've got a lot of content to share with you all, including footage of the new Call of Duty World War II beta, lots of gameplay of the new Super Nintendo Classic, and then new games like Cuphead and Forza Motorsport 7. I'll also be doing a trailer breakdown for the new Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer that released yesterday, so I'm going to be pretty busy today. And to celebrate the month of October, I'm going to be focusing a lot on horror games this month, so make sure you stay tuned for a lot of horror-related content, especially full game playthroughs of all classic horror games. Make sure you stay tuned to my channel for all the latest, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming news every week.